And good morning, Rino Soriano here, the Conscious Health Alchemist, day 14 of your Holistic Health Challenge. Okay, so today I want to talk about a very important topic, which most of my topics are, but I would say this is one of the most important because most people are either neglecting to follow this practice or they just don't know about it. It's what I call grounding, which is basically getting in touch with Mother Earth, and a lot of people just don't understand how important it is. It's actually a requirement for your being. It's a requirement for health, and it's more important than nutrition. And so what I see is too many people, they're flying and zipping and going here and going there, and they're always in synthetic stuff. They're in their car, they're in their building, they're in their house, they're going to the store, but they're never really grounding. And then, and a lot of people are hurting right now. And one of the greatest therapies that's simple and free is called grounding, and basically it's just going and laying or touching bare skin to Mama Earth. Okay, so if you like, I live here in the desert, I come hiking and I sit on rocks, or I sit in the desert. There's been times where I've literally just laid on rock in Sedona. I would just lay. Why is that? Because it's nourishing my being on multiple dimensions. It's beyond physical nourishment. Okay, we are electromagnetic beings. We need that sustenance from Mother Earth, and most people are not aware of that. And this stuff is simple and free, and most people aren't doing it. Why? Because they're too busy going for the money and doing these superficial things that are getting you nowhere. And so I'm here to say, let's go back to basics. All the indigenous cultures lived in tribes. They lived in sacred geometry buildings. They lived low to the ground. They were always on the floor. Okay, even in Asian cultures, some of the Asian cultures that still follow pure ways, they're living on the floor on bamboo mats. Okay, this is grounding. You need that grounding. And the main reason what it's doing for you, it's actually clearing your field, your biofield of stagnant energies. Okay, if you're on your computer and you're on your cell phone, you're picking up these unhealthy EMFs. They're in your field. You got to clean. It's almost like static electricity. You got to clear it. And how do you do it? You go out in nature and you ground. Sit your butt on a rock. If you're in the beach, go out on the beach. It's one of the greatest areas to ground. If you're in the forest, go and sit next to a base of a tree. You'll have the greatest therapy. You can't pay enough to get that kind of therapy from other places. And I see way too many gimmicks and products being sold out there telling you, oh yeah, use these little gizmos and forego nature. I don't think so. Nothing's going to outdo nature. Nature's king. Okay, so let's get back to basics. You need grounding. It's more important than food or nutrition. So how about you start incorporating that as a habit and watch what happens to your life? And there's another important topic that you're not aware of, but we're being hit. This planet is being hit with cosmic rays coming from the center of the galaxy. This is scientific. This is not, theory anymore. This is actually being proven that this planet is going through energetic shifts. And if you do not keep up with the energetic shifts, your body's going to start falling apart. And that's what I see right now. There's a lot of people not doing well in health, and they think they can meditate their way to evolution, and they think they can do all these labor spiritual practices every day. And I look at them going, you're not going anywhere. Your health, look at your body. Your body's falling apart. So we need to get back to the basics. Grounding is one of your best. So these cosmic rays are coming from the center of the galaxy. They're uplifting, and it's going to feel pretty rough at times. Yeah, it's going to bring up your stuff. And if you are jammed, if you have traumas and cellular traumas, and if you have things you're holding on to, people you're pissed at, these cosmic rays are going to push that up, and you're going to not have a fun time. So you need to clear, and the easiest way of what I tell you, if you don't want to be processing for years, because that doesn't work on a long-term basis, is ground. Mama Earth will heal you, but you need to do it consistently, 3 to 5 days a week. You come out in nature, find a spot, and ground. And I know, life is happening. I got it, but you got to make time. This is more important than nutrition. This is more important than your career and money and all family. This is your number one link to expansion. Okay? And so a lot of people are doing all these laborious practices thinking they're evolving. I'm saying that one of the greatest ones is just align with who you are and come do these simple natural practices. That's how you expand. Mama Earth will help to clear those things out of your field. You just got to be willing to do it. So here, look, I'm in the desert. Check me out. Look. And that's it. This to me is beautiful. I get to see animals. I've had all sorts of cool animal experiences. I've had coyotes come to within 35 feet of me and not even flinch. I've had lizards come up to my foot. Just 2 minutes ago, I saw an owl in a tree, okay, like 20 feet away, and it was gorgeous. So you get to have these cool experiences. So all I'm saying is, do this. If you have a backyard, your grass, go lay face first in the grass and just lay. If you're feeling off at any time, go lay in your grass. Go lay in your backyard. It's simple stuff. And it's the best therapy. It's going to top any other energetic therapy, I guarantee you. If you go to practitioners for energy therapies, that's great. Mama Earth is the best healer. I'm sorry. And it will help to bring your frequency up. Because if you're not elevating your frequency of your body as these energetic shifts are transforming this planet, you're not going to fare well. And and grounding is your easiest way to maintain and elevate your frequency. Is just touch Mama Earth as many days a week as possible for as long as possible. It will make you feel uplifted. It will clear your field, and it will help you to connect and feel part of life. And this is what it's about. So simplify and come back to nature. All the indigenous cultures knew about it, and this will lead you to expansion better than any other thing, better than meditation, better than doing these mantras and all that. That stuff, if it serves you, great, but this is the real nitty-gritty. It's connecting with Mother Earth. This is our lifeline. It's more important than nutrition and food and all these other things. For me, I keep it simple. Align with who you truly are, ground, and watch what happens to your being. I hope this helps you. I mean, this is a very simple process to elevate your frequency to feel better. You just got to be willing to do it. I'm Rino Soriano. I just hit you with a super secret of grounding, and I look forward to serving you soon. I'm the Conscious Health Alchemist, and remember, healthy body, happy soul.